Did you know that an otter can stand its ground against a crocodile, or that a group of electric eels can heat a large portion of a river? These are just some of the astonishing inhabitants that unsettle those living by the Amazon. But there's more. The mighty Amazon River harbors even more eerie creatures. In this video, we'll explore 10 spine-chilling Amazonian creatures captured on film. You won't want to miss this. Dive in. Number 10. The bull shark. The bull shark lives in the tropical and subtropical waters of all oceans. However, these sharks do not need salt water to live, so they can often be seen off the coast from where they enter fresh water, swimming long distances upstream of rivers. They have a characteristic spindle-shaped, elongated body, and their snout is short, massive, and blunted. Many tourists coming to South America hope that in the Amazon River, they'll not have to fear sharks. They're wrong. After all, as I said, these sharks can swim into rivers, and the Amazon River is no exception. The maximum recorded body length of a bull shark is 4 meters. This is a frightening size, especially considering the fact that this is one of the most aggressive shark species, posing a threat to humans. As you can see in these shots, some divers do not mind playing with these predators. However, such tricks can only be performed next to fed sharks, but even then, such entertainment remains very dangerous. Adults are not fastidious about food. Their diets usually include dolphins, sea snakes, rays, and crustaceans. Moreover, bull sharks do not disdain carrion, individuals of their species, and worst of all, humans. Bull sharks can change their body color from dark gray to light, so even in shallow water, they're not very visible. They are especially dangerous in muddy water. Bull sharks are known to attack swimmers and people wading across the river. The victim is sometimes deceived by the apparent slowness and sluggishness of the 4-meter monster, but bull sharks are capable of lightning attacks on fishermen or pets approaching the water. Perhaps after watching the first part of this video, you still want to come to the Amazon. If the freshwater sharks, giant otters, and electric creatures didn't scare you, stay tuned. Further in this video, there are even more dangerous Amazon monsters that were caught on camera. They'll discourage you from visiting the Amazon. Let's move on. Number 9. Electric eel. What combination could be more terrifying than water and electricity? An adult electric eel is capable of generating up to 860 volts. Can they use this discharge right in the water? Sure they can. The discharge itself, which is generated by electric eels, is dangerous even for people. If a person being underwater gets an electric shock, they can easily lose consciousness. In addition, electric eels are aggressive by nature and can attack without warning, even if there's no threat to them. Unfortunately, it's recently been discovered that these individuals are capable of hunting in large swarms. Do you see this moving in the water between the tree roots? Such a deadly tangle is capable of killing any living creature if all members of the group can release an electric charge at the same time. Number 8. Giant otter. What could be so monstrous about an otter, even a giant one? The common European otter would not survive in the Amazon, even for 1 hour. On the other hand, its local giant congeners are well situated and have even managed to win a place for themselves among the top predators. Brazilian or giant otters are up to 2 meters long and can weigh more than 20 kilograms. Adults eat 15 of their own wings. What do they eat? Anything they can beat, and they usually hunt together, so it's only a matter of time before they win. Of course, fish make up the bulk of their diet, but if you need to hunt for several kilos of food each day, you'll have to hunt anything that isn't able to defend itself. These animals kill large prey in large groups. Precise coordination and great strength allow these creatures to hunt even caimans, alligators, and anacondas. Moreover, Brazilian otters even attack jaguars in the fight for prey. Here, for example, is a fragment of one such war for territory. The jaguar has to retreat from the water. It's well aware that the otters are stronger than it is in this environment. Number 7. Stingray. Freshwater stingrays have such a bad reputation that locals fear them no less than the notorious alligators and anacondas. Adults can reach up to 2 meters in width. The long tail of the stingray reaches 70 centimeters in length and ends with one or two venomous stings. Few people know that the stingray has powerful flat teeth in its mouth that can bite the shells of mollusks. Luckily for people, these shellfish are the main part of the stingray's diet. These river creatures prefer not to get involved with people. However, this doesn't mean that in case of a threat, the stingray will not pounce on a man. This has happened more than once. Number 6. Giant Amazon leech. If biologists decided to hold a contest for the title of the creepiest and nastiest inhabitant of the Amazon, one of the first places would definitely go to the giant Amazon leech. This species grows throughout its life, and if fed well, it grows in size all the time. Oh, I forgot to mention that this leech can reach up to 45 centimeters in length and 10 centimeters in width. The giant Amazon leech doesn't waste its time on little things like bites. It immediately stabs into the skin, gaining direct access to the blood. One giant Amazon leech is unlikely to kill a person, as it won't be able to drink much blood, but still, these monsters are voracious. We can only hope that they rarely move in large groups, but what is there to talk about? Until the 1970s, scientists generally considered such giant species of leeches to be extinct, but hopes were not fulfilled, and now we know for sure. These monsters, similar to the antagonists from some horror movie, are somewhere in the Amazon. Number 5. Anaconda. Admit it, you've been waiting for this. It's one thing to know that such a snake exists, and it's another thing to watch real videos of its appearance. It's not for nothing that the snake has become a hero of so many horror movies. The green anaconda is one of the largest snakes in the world, being up to 5 to 6 meters long and weighing up to 230 kilograms. Are anacondas dangerous to humans? Theoretically, yes, but not as dangerous as is commonly believed. Large anacondas can go without food for a week or even for a month, especially after a large meal. This is due to a low metabolism, and what better way to do that than to get full at one time? Snakes will look for particularly large prey to do this, although they take great risks by swallowing large trophies. This often results in serious injuries to the snake. Number 4. Vampire fish. The Piraiba, also known as the vampire fish, is one of South America's largest river predators. In the wild, adults exceed 1 meter in length, and their elongated, slender body is ideal for lightning attacks on prey. The monster's resemblance to the vampires of fairy tales is due to 2 enormous fangs on its lower jaw. These fangs are so long that there are special holes in the upper jaw so that they can pass through without damaging the fish. This fish has been filmed more than once for all sorts of TV shows about river monsters. Pulled out of the water, it doesn't seem particularly intimidating, but residents of the banks of the Amazon River are very familiar with the aggressive nature of this fish. If the vampire fish realizes that its prey is weaker, it will never stop and will attack again and again. Occasionally, these exotic fish are kept in aquariums, but it all ends sadly. Most often, the Piraiba devours all the other fish and remains alone. Number 3. False Piraiba. Still, don't think catfish are dangerous? Welcome to the Amazon and wait for this blue-black monster to emerge from the water. This monster is known as the false Piraiba or the dark-caped Goliath catfish. It's considered one of the largest catfish in South America. Despite its predatory lifestyle, it's a surprisingly calm fish, but only in relation to creatures similar in size, which cannot be considered potential prey. It's not easy to impress the false Piraiba's size. Adult individuals can reach 2.5 meters in length and weigh over 150 kilograms. The sharp teeth of this monster are bent backward and located along the edge of its deep mouth, preventing prey from escaping from the jaws. Local fishermen call the false Piraiba one of the most formidable creatures on the Amazon River, and I willingly believe it. Number 2. Piranha. Even children know that piranhas are considered one of the most dangerous and bloodthirsty fish on the planet. Local inhabitants of South America will gladly tell you a couple of legends about ferocious piranhas living in the Amazon River and how many swimmers they've eaten this year. However, scientists do not confirm such data, But this doesn't mean that these fish never bite a person or animal entering the water. Nevertheless, such cases are almost always not due to aggressive behavior of the fish, but due to ordinary self-defenses. But despite their relatively peaceful behavior towards humans, piranhas are real killing machines for other fish species that stand below them in the food chain. Look at the ease with which this fish bites through a sturdy stent. Their powerful jaws are designed to bite and tear, and their dense, muscular bodies are capable of incredibly fast movements underwater. Scientists believe that piranha's jaw muscle compression strength relative to its body size is the highest of any other vertebrate in the world, so it's better not to mess with these fish. Number 1. Black Caiman. It'd be hard to think of a better reason to avoid swimming in rivers than the presence of hungry crocodiles in them. Of course, there are some crocodiles in the Amazon River as well, and the most dangerous of them is probably the black caiman. The black caiman is one of the largest predators of the Amazon basin. On average, the length of the reptile ranges from 2 to 4 meters, but some individuals can grow up to 5 meters in length. Adult black caimans have few natural enemies. Armored, this alligator will be happy to eat even piranhas. Only jaguars or giant otters may dare to fight with such a predator, but it happens seldom. Adult black caimans sit motionless in the pond for a long time, waiting for their prey. Besides capybaras, domestic pigs, dogs, and horses can become prey for the predator. Black caimans can also eat turtles and even cougars. That's all, guys. What interesting facts about the Amazon do you know? Share them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you later.